Hi, my name is Riley Knouts, and I am going to be presenting on my very own business. I am the only person in this group, so it's just going to be me today. So here's just a little table of contents of everything I'm going to be going over. So my business is called Captured by Riley K. This is my own personal business that I started about a year and a half ago, and I am a Utah wedding photographer. So I thought this would be the perfect business to do this presentation on. So I came up with a hypothesis of what I'm going to be testing. And so I am going to target high-end couples as my primary customer segment and optimize my marketing through social media and referrals. And through that, I will increase bookings by 20% within the next 6 months. This will result in a higher client satisfaction, leading to more referrals and increased brand visibility within the Utah wedding photographer market. So I'm going to test this by refining my value proposition, optimizing my marketing efforts, and running targeted campaigns on social media for my targeted customers. So I will also collect client feedback through all of this, and I will do this through surveys, and then I will measure the results against my baseline data that I collected to see if this all holds true and if this hypothesis is correct. So my key partners, so my current approach is that I'm collaborating with venues, wedding planners, and vendors. I am going to start collaborating with florists, makeup artists, and other caterers to build new packages and get my name out there more. And then I am going to measure this through customer feedback and revenue generation. So then my key activities, currently I am photographing weddings, editing, and client meetings, and then marketing my services. So I will start experimenting with streamlining workflows, automating repetitive tasks, and adding new services. And then that's just a little bit of how I'm going to measure it. So my key resources I'm using are my camera gear, my editing software, and my personal branding as a whole. I am going to experiment outsourcing editing to speed up my turnaround to see if that makes a difference. And then for my value proposition, I offer a personal creative approach to wedding photography with film elements, capturing authentic moments in a unique style. I'm going to start creating varying photography packages or emphasizing different elements like film photography, or like those more high-end editing, like Vogue style shoots. And just test and see which ones perform the best. And then this is a little bit about how I will measure it. So then for customer relationships, I currently just build relationships through my consultations and email follow-ups, but I'm going to start to engage my clients in a different way, starting with automated email series and offering special promotions to past clients. And then channels wise, I am mostly on Instagram and my website, and then word of mouth is also really important. But I am going to start experimenting with new marketing channels like Pinterest and possibly bridal shows. Yeah, and then that's a little bit more about how I'm going to measure those two things as well. So, customer segments wise, engaged couples are my target market, but I am going to start testing other assumptions about my customers to see what they value the most. And then that's a little bit about how I'm going to measure that. And then cost structure wise, my current approach is my equipment, my software, my marketing, and my travel expenses. But I'm going to start experimenting with switching up to more cost-effective tools and testing a more affordable marketing strategy. And then those are just a little bit more about how I'm going to measure that. So for revenue streams, my primary revenue comes from wedding photography. And then with the possibility of sometimes add-ons or engagement shoots or film or things like that. But I'm going to start testing pricing models, all inclusive versus just kind of pick and choose what you want. And then upselling my prints and albums post wedding. And then that's a little bit more about how I'm going to measure that. So the parts of the business model that are most important to me to focus on is the value proposition to set myself apart and really tell customers why they should book with me. Then customer segments, I want to target more high-end customers. That's just what I am passionate about, and that's the type of weddings that I want to be shooting. And then my channels as well. So, like I said, my value proposition defines why my clients should choose me. And then identifying the right customer segments allows for me to target the most profitable groups. And then finally, focusing on optimizing my marketing channels so I can effectively reach those ideal clients. That's it. Thank you.